Today, we're at the Imperial Technical Training Academy in Germiston, Johannesburg. We're going to be speaking to Shamine Fakude, a Level 3 motor mechanic apprentice. She's going to be showing us around her workshop and telling us a bit more about why she's so passionate about this career.
So this is where the learning happens. We have engines.
Really complicated, are these for bigger vehicles?
Yes, they're not as complicated as they look. Growing up, I was a child that just liked playing with boys, and I have two brothers and I'm the only girl. And so I think that shaped the person that I grew to become, in that I just felt that everything that a boy could do, I could do. So I just went for it. I've always been curious about the magic behind the way things work. And so the dismantling and assembly of components and the learning that comes with the process, and basically the fulfillment that comes with getting a problem fixed, that's what drew me in. So this is a block, part of an engine. This is an oil filter, so it filters the fine particles that might be in the oil, so the oil is clean by the time it gets to
lubricating
all these components inside the engine. You wouldn't have to move it.
No, what's going to happen?
Physically, it is draining in a way, but because there are resources in the workshop and there are people that are always willing to assist, it becomes easier. The guys in the workshop are usually very helpful. They're always willing to assist and give you advices and tips on how to do it differently to make it easy for yourself as a woman. Being in a male-dominated industry is challenging, mentally and physically. But mentally, it's an exciting kind of challenge in that it forces you constantly to move out of your comfort zone, and that you have to think harder and try new approaches to different problems. And so you never stop growing. So that's the beauty of it, is that you're constantly learning and you're constantly growing. The advice that I'd give to young women wanting to pursue a career in this field is go for it. You just need to have the love for cars. You need to be passionate. You need to have a love for learning, because we are constantly learning and evolving, and there's constantly new information coming in. Lastly, you need to be resilient, because we're still trying to unlearn the stereotypes that society has taught us of saying women can do this and cannot do this. So you need to be strong mentally and physically to make it in this industry. It's important to break the mold, because we need to give young girls better, stronger role models. We need to assure them that their dreams are valid and that they are achievable, and that with the right attitude, the right amount of dedication and ambition, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in life, and that your gender says nothing about how far you can go. I think it is our role to give women a better place in the society and to break the stereotypes and to redefine perspectives. My name is Shamine Fakude. I'm a motor mechanic, and if I can do it, then you can do it. Go for your dreams.
Hi there, my name is Shamine, and I'm on my way to becoming a motor mechanic. Today, I'm going to tell you all about this great career option. Firstly, it's important to know that the Manufacturing, Engineering and Related Services Sector Education and Training Authority, or MASETA for short, oversees the manufacturing, engineering and related services sector. This sector is made up of 5 subsectors: the auto, metal, motor, plastics and tire sectors. The skills of a motor mechanic fall under the auto subsector. So what exactly does a motor mechanic do? Well, us motor mechanics have many interesting duties. Most importantly, we make sure that people stay safe when traveling on the road. Our main job is to repair, maintain and test motor vehicles, as well as other internal combustion engines and related mechanical components. Like motor mechanics mostly work in garages or workshops like this one. As you can tell, it gets quite noisy in here, as we are constantly running engines and using machinery, but it's like music to our ears. Of course, working in this environment means that we have to be very safety conscious, using all the necessary protective gear. We also have to make sure to keep things neat and tidy, so we can easily find our equipment without wasting time. How do you become a motor mechanic? It all starts with finding an apprenticeship. For this, you need a grade 10 qualification and be at least 16 years of age. There are many people with a grade 10 who are at least 16 years of age and want to become a motor mechanic. Being selected will most likely be based on your school results and other skills you can explain and show. An important first step is to create a CV that shows your personal, academic, skills, and work history with 3 reliable references. Find places close to where you live to get more information. Every community needs a motor mechanic. Then start looking for apprenticeship opportunities. Potential employers normally place ads on social media, online job search platforms, in newspapers, and through placement agencies. When you apply, follow the exact process outlined in the ad and be sure to send all the required documentation. If you are invited for an interview, go prepared and just be yourself. It's all about showing that you are eager to learn and grow. If you are selected as an apprentice by an accredited training center or employer, they will provide all the training you need to qualify as a mechanic. Remember to make sure that the training provider is accredited before you sign any documents. After signing your contract, you will train for approximately 3.5 to 4 years. Then a trade test application will be made with Mercita. If you pass the test, you will receive your national trade test certificate and become a qualified artisan. I hope you've enjoyed finding out more about becoming a mechanic. If you like working with tools and fixing things for people, this might just be the perfect career for you. It is also a great way to build your own business. There are many self-employed mechanics out there who are never short of work. For more information, phone the Mercita call center on 086 163 7738. You can also contact the Career Development Services call center on 086 9990123 or send a please call me or WhatsApp to 072 204 5056. When contacting them, please ask about the 0-rated education websites that your mobile network currently provides. These are education websites that have been opened for you to use for free. That's it for now. I have some cars to fix.